Oh, the fucking Steam Awards are over, actually. Fucking Sag, I didn't get to vote. Why did they end it on the 2nd? I didn't realize it ended on the 2nd. Oh, that sucks. I wish I had started the stream with it. Oh, Sag. Okay, well, we can read them at least. That's fucking annoying. I thought it was gonna be at what you call it? The 4th, because that's when the sale ends. Madge. Okay, that makes me kind of sad. But it's not the biggest deal. I should have checked, though, to be fair. That's my fault. Should have checked. Nobody's fault but mine. There you go. Off Mr. Wheel. There you go. So, Baldur's Gate wins Game of the Year. Very fair. Well deserved. Well deserved. Can I see what the nominees were? I didn't unlock any chat stickers. What's up, by the way, Anima? Welcome. Most innovative gameplay to someone organized meme votes. What is it? Is it Starfield? I saw this in the running, and I was like, I really hope that doesn't win. It's not innovative at all, from what I've seen. Like, at all. Like, the main thing, like, even the people who say the game is good have said, like, yeah, it's just Bethesda doing another game. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing actually new. Yeah. I need to be careful, actually, because I have adult games, like, visible on Steam, so I need to be careful going to too many places on Steam. Baldur's Gate wins Game of the Year. What was the finalists? FIFA. Off. Hogwarts Legacy. People said that was good. Resident Evil 4. I mean, like, a remake can win Game of the Year. That's fair. I don't think Lethal Company deserves to win Game of the Year. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it deserves Game of the Year. Baldur's Gate is the only one that really deserves it there, in my opinion. Maybe. Nah, not Hogwarts. I feel like if you're not a Harry Potter fan, it's not even that good of a game. But maybe Resident Evil, but again, it's just a remake. So it's a bit eh. I mean, Baldur's Gate feels like the only one that really deserves it there. I don't know anything about VR, but this game looked good. Actually, was it? Solve puzzles, collect item, run from the horrors that lie within, follow in the footsteps of Joan in the story mode, tackle procedurally generated map to scale with your level and bring a fresh experience. Kind of seems like VR Phasmophobia. Maybe it's just better made. You do backrooms. Looks cool. I'm not a VR person, so I don't know anything. Labor of Love, Red Dead Redemption 2. Interesting. Interesting choice. Dota 2, Red Dead, Apex, Deep Rock Galactic, Rust. I mean, I feel like Rust is a pretty good one. I'm surprised Rust doesn't win. That's what I was going to vote for. For this one, I wasn't sure. I was probably just going to vote on my nomination because I didn't really know what else to pick. I would have definitely voted for Baldur's Gate here. Here, I feel like I would have voted for Rust. I don't really know if Red Dead Redemption 2 deserves Labor of Love. Have they actually been updating it? Didn't the online mode, like, fucking die? I don't know. Best game on Steam Deck. I would have voted for Dredge. Actually, I probably would have voted for Brotato, because I think Dredge is more of like a story game. I think best game on the Steam Deck is something that is like very playable on a Steam Deck. You know what I mean? It's like good as a mobile game or like a chill out game. I feel like Brotato fits that pretty well, and Brotato does look fun. I probably would have voted for Brotato or Dredge. I don't really feel like Hogwarts Legacy deserves it, but I mean, I guess it's a nice, like, Steam Deck doesn't have to be just mobile. It can be like chill out in your like in your bed, you know what I mean? Just like chilling. So that kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. And I mean, like, it does seem very chill playing like Hogwarts Legacy in your bed. So I kind of get it, but I also, I don't know. Hogwarts Legacy was good though, from what I heard. I mean, everybody seemed to like it. So cozy, exactly. Better with Friends. I think Lethal Company deserves this one. I do. I think I would have voted for Lethal Company. It was what I nominated. I mean, the fact that like the way it's just exploded. I mean, the guy created a I mean, I think it's just one guy who made the game. Created a very unique and fun like gameplay loop and like an interesting little game. I don't think there's that much depth to it or anything, but people seem to be really enjoying it and having fun with friends with it. I don't think it's a very fun solo game, but so I think that I think it deserves it. Like the fact that it's exploded the way it does usually means that it's got like a very unique and fun concept. Outstanding visual style goes to Atomic Heart. This game had like a lot of weird like publicity around it. I'm not sure. I don't know if people thought this game was good or not. I don't know. This game was weird from what I heard. Just weird. I don't really know if this game is visually that. I mean, is it nice looking? This feels more like a nice world rather than a visual style. Standing visual style. Yeah, like, I mean, like, it just looks like a cool world. I mean, like, there's cool stuff going on, but, like, visually, the art isn't, like, anything crazy. Nothing at all to do with the sex bots, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah. Game looks cool, though. I mean, these gameplay images look cool. And, I mean, it looks really nice, don't get me wrong. But the what? This game is just weird from what I've heard. I mean, there's sexual content, so how much sexual content are we talking? I don't know. Let's not find out, shall we? I didn't know there was like full on sexual content. I mean, it's even got a tag. So, yeah. Most innovative gameplay. So stupid that Starfield won this. Was not deserved whatsoever. Innovative gameplay should go to games that are actually innovative. I don't know enough about Remnant, but I think it's just the same as the first game, really. Not in a bad way, but like, I wouldn't say that's an innovative gameplay thing. Contraband Police is just like a small simulator. Shadows of Doubt and this game looked cool. Look at this game. Master your technique, execute flashy combos, and outsmart opponents across the world frame by frame. Slow down the clock to fine-tune your fighting style in this innovative turn-based combat simulator. Pulverize your friends and choreograph spectacular fight scenes. No training mode required. This is innovative gameplay. Like, this is cool. Like what the fuck is happening? Like, how does Starfield win Innovative Gameplay Award over this? It's just because it's more popular. Like, literally, that's the only reason. Which is fucking stupid. And this is cool. I mean, is it like... It's probably been heard of or thought of before. Also, Shadows of Doubt. Very cool game. Pretty sure it's just made by one fucking guy. Hugely ambitious. This game is really cool. It's a detective simulator that's like completely random, and you live in like this world, and it, like the murders actually take place. They're just random. You can break into people's apartments, steal shit. I mean, like, very cool. This is innovative gameplay. Like, this is something you're not gonna find somewhere else. You know what I mean? So, Shadow of Doubt seems really cool. Yeah, I think it's a bit bare bones. Like, it needs more stuff. And it's very ambitious. So, I mean, but I mean, if the dev is committed to keep updating it, I mean, like, I feel like you don't commit to something as ambitious to this without a lot of passion for it. And so I think they're going to keep updating it and like just fine tuning it, adding more stuff, right? The more the world feels like alive, the cooler it'll be. But I've seen gameplay of it, and like the core gameplay loop works, you know what I mean? So it just needs to be like more fleshed out and stuff, which would be really cool. What I voted for? Yeah, I would have voted for that too, personally. I think that this game's cool, but like, I mean, it's like just like a fun little game. This is like more like a full-fledged game, if this makes sense. This is more like a fun, like, party fighting game, if that makes sense. The only reason I ever heard of the game is because of how insane everyone went for the robot twins or whatever. It was Lady D all over again, brought out even weirder people. I didn't hear about all that stuff. I heard about the game being weird, but I didn't hear about the sexy robots. Best game you suck at? Seafood seemed good. I don't think Lords of the Fallen was that good. From watching gameplay, I really don't think it was that good. Yeah, mixed reviews. I think that's fair. Look at this. God, it's like, these things mean fucking nothing, dude. Like, it's so sad. Like, these mean nothing. Like, ugh. I don't think that Lords of the Fallen was that good from everything I saw, honestly. It was like decent, but it wasn't like Lies of P. I can't believe Lies of P isn't here. Like, I'm really surprised it's not here. I guess it just wasn't as like well heard. I mean, Lies of P was much better than Lords of the Fallen, from everything I saw. I think Street Fighter actually was really good this year. From the gameplay I saw of it and stuff, I think Street Fighter 6. But Sifu does seem cool. But this game wasn't even released this year. It was Epic exclusive. It was an Epic exclusive and only came out on Steam because, yeah, it came out in 2021. It was an Epic exclusive for 2 years. Like, that can go fuck itself. Like, that doesn't deserve the reward. It came out 2 fucking years ago, man. 3 years ago. Or no, that's 2024 is this year, yeah. Came out 2 years ago. Best soundtrack, The Last of Us Part 1. Motherfucker, what? What? It's just a popularity contest, man. People just vote for the game that they've played. They don't actually like put that much thought into it. Outstanding story, Rich. It's deserved. I mean, looking at this, I don't know. Like, soundtracks are hard to judge. I mean, like, I don't think Last of Us has that good music. Also, like, well, this isn't a remaster, to be fair. This is the port over to PC that finally came, and it was a long time ago. I don't think this is like strictly a PC port. They did like remake the game, but I'm not sure how much of it is actually different. So again, I don't really feel like it deserves a reward. It's like, is the soundtrack new? I don't know. It gets a bit muddy there, like whether it actually deserves to win anything this year. Outstanding story, Rich? Lies of P is nominated here. I don't think it can be nominated for multiple things. This game, for some reason, randomly popped up at the end of the year. It's also that, like, at the end of the year, stuff that's more fresh in people's memory will get voted for more. You know what I mean? Which is kind of unfortunate, but it's just how it is. Because this just randomly appeared at the end of the year. Same with Lethal Company. Like, there might have been games that deserve it more, but it showed up at the very end of the year, and it's, like, the big hype right now. But I do think it deserves it, so it's not like anything else got robbed. Baldur's Gate, I think it probably deserves to win. I don't think Lies of P really is that good at standing story rich. I think like the world was cool, but the story wasn't like super crazy. Resident Evil 4 was a remake. Story is exactly the same as the old game, so not that crazy. Although some people said they made some alterations, which were good. But I mean, like, I don't know, it's still a remake. I feel like remakes do not deserve yearly awards, like, because they're just remaking a game. This game sadly was good, but not great from what I heard. Yeah. Which makes me a little bit sad as a big Star Wars fan, but so I think Baldur's Gate deserves it. Because, like, I mean, like, it's outstanding story rich game. I mean, they created so many different stories by making the game be able to adapt to what you do. You know what I mean? So, like, it is an outstandingly story rich game. So sit back and relax. I think Dave the Diver, people seem to really enjoy Dave the Diver from what I saw. Potion Craft's also kind of a cool game. But City Skylines, don't think, yeah, people are saying it's not that good. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what people were saying. But I know that some people are a little bit annoyed. I'm not sure about what. Dave the Diver, I think, deserves to win that, though. So you can see, like, some questionable victories. Like, even if we skip over this one, this game has been out for 2 years. I mean, like, I don't know, dude. I don't think that deserves shit. Innovative gameplay. Starfield is kind of just humorous. Sure enough, this game can win, sure. Might be the sex robots, but, you know, who knows. They changed it a few things, but not enough for it to be substantially different from the original, and the story itself is nothing to write home about, so I don't know why the fuck RE4 is even doing there, outside of popularity and technically having a story. Exactly, yeah. It's a popular game that is technically a story game, so, yeah, same with Jedi Survivor. I mean, like, it's not really, like, I mean, maybe the story's good in Jedi Survivor, but I don't think it's, like, the main focus of the game, right? People are weird with these. Like, the thing is that most people don't play that many games, and most people just play the popular stuff. You know what I mean? And also, to be fair, it has to be a game that released this year, which like kind of reduces the amount of options by a lot. And so it does kind of just become the most popular games competing against each other, which is a little bit sad. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, I mean, because Game of the Year, I mean, Lethal Company is up here. I mean, the only reason that it is even an option for Game of the Year is because it happened at the end of the year. Like, if this happened like 6 months ago, it would not be up here. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just because it at the end of the year it kind of exploded in popularity. I mean, people are playing the shit out of this. Look at those reviews, man. 98% positive. I mean, I'm not trying to say it's not a good game. It is a good game. I mean, I don't think it's very expensive either, right? Yeah, $10. I mean, it's cheap. It's cool. It's fun with friends. I mean, I definitely think it deserves the Better with Friends award, but not like Game of the Year. I mean, come on, man. I think the only game that actually deserves Game of the Year this year is Baldur's Gate. So I'm glad it got it. And it got Outstanding Story, which I also think it deserves, so. It's 10% off. Yo, let's go. Let's go. I'm happy to say it's not a good game. Wait, Lethal Company or... I mean, I assume you're not talking about Baldur's Gate. So I assume you're saying Lethal Company. Really? You don't think Lethal Company's a good game? I don't know. I think it's a good game. Like, it's not like crazy or anything. It's not like anything groundbreaking, but it's a fun little game with friends, and it's a fun little concept, right? I think it's kind of cool. I'd say it's a good game. I think that the style of it's really nice. It's got like a bit of charm to it, right? Which I think is nice. It doesn't feel lifeless. Like, it's got a bit of charm to it. I mean, like, you can't always think that a game is good just because lots of people play it, though. You can't, right? Like, I've tried to go down that road before, you know what I mean? But like, there's so many like very obvious examples of that just being not a true statement. Just because people like it does not mean it's a good game. Which is unfortunate. It should be that simple, but it's really not, sadly. But that's okay. But that is the Steam Awards. Sadly, I didn't get to vote, but I don't think there was like a badge or anything, so it doesn't matter, really. But if you're friends with the content, and they are, because there's fucking nothing to the game itself, then why even play the game? Just hang out with your friends. Okay, well, I have a side argument to that, which I know is kind of hyperbole, but it's kind of accurate. Let's take a game like Garry's Mod, for example. If your imagination is the content, then why even play the game? Why not just hang out with your imagination? You know what I mean? It provides some place. It provides like tools. You know what I mean? It provides like something to facilitate that content. You know what I mean? Something for your friends to have funny moments in. You know what I mean? Even if your friends are what creates the funny moments, it's something that kind of like helps formulate them. You know what I mean? Like, helps formulate the fun. I think there's something to be said about stuff like that. Like, I don't think they're anything like write home about, or they're like crazy groundbreaking, but I still think that they can be good games. You know what I mean? As someone that has never played Garry's Mod, this argument means nothing to me. That's fair. To be fair, something about Garry's Mod is also that it lets you create your own thing. Like it lets you create your own games, kind of, and own game modes, right? Which is a little bit different than just like building something, right? But I do get what you mean, that like if the game itself isn't really much to it, and if it's your friends that really are the big deciding factor about whether you have fun. But I don't know. I think there's also something to be said about it helping like facilitate the fun. You know what I mean, with your friends. Because like I don't know, sometimes chilling out with your friends, not that much fun stuff happens. You know what I mean? Whereas when you're playing a game, it kind of like forces the fun to happen. It like kind of forces those things to happen together. If that makes sense. So I think your argument is valid, but there's a point to be made where it is kind of a good game, in my opinion.